a traumatic day yesterday. So I have a really strong relationship with Purina. We do a lot for veterans and matching them up with service dogs, and we do a lot of dog health stuff as well. We have 2 dogs now. And so they reached out to Caitlin and they're like, hey, will you do a thing on dog health? And she was like, sure. And so we were doing a thing about dog exercise with Stanley, my bulldog. And Caitlin and Stanley were, because Stanley can't run a lot, but he likes to run in quick bursts and then get tired and be done. So we have this little loop in our yard that we run around. Well, so Caitlin was running with Stanley, and they're digging a trench in my backyard to put some cables in for the new radio studio that we're building there. And Stanley sees the person over there and takes off running across Caitlin and gets tangled up in her feet. She goes down, catches it with her hands. She ripped the skin off almost the full insides of both her palms.
Oh.
Like falls on it. She had broken her wrist in a biking accident like 4 or 5 years ago. Her wrist is so swollen right now. Her thumb and her wrist, she can't move her thumb. She can't bend her wrist back. And I was like, hey, let's go and get an x-ray. And she was like, no, let me wait a day because it's just a bad injury that maybe I just re-hurt, didn't re-injure. Woke up this morning before I came to work. We peeled off the gauze on her hands. I mean, the skin's gone on inside both of her palms. She can't use her hands. I had to wash her face last night for her.
Oh.
And she was like, we're just still debating on whether she needs to get an x-ray today. I'm always, let's go get the x-ray. Just because if it is broken, you're going to sit here and mess with it. And it was already broken once in a bad wreck.
Yeah.
So pretty traumatic day with that. And the poor dog doesn't know what's going on. We literally put the leash on him because he knows when it's leash time, it's time to go for a walk. We put the leash on him, went outside for 2 minutes. She fell, took him back inside, took the leash off. He had to be like, what just happened? I got leashed for 120 seconds.
Oh, man.
But she ate it pretty hard, and she's doing okay. I posted on my Twitter, which is Mr. Bobby Bones. I said, Caitlin goes off into the mountains, jumps off cliffs, falls into rivers, comes out completely unharmed while doing an adventure with Bear Grylls. Comes home, walks the dog, tears skin off inside of her palms, maybe breaks her wrist.
Isn't that funny?
Well, I was thinking too, not that something like that, you ever want that to happen, but I'm glad Stanley didn't do that to her the day before y'all left for Bear Grylls or something.
One of my friends messaged me that too. And she was like, man, I'm glad that happened after.
Yeah.
Like, if it's got to happen, I'm glad it happened after.
Right.
But anyway, it stinks. She's not doing great right now. Just that she can't use her hands. Like, they're gone. Amy called Caitlin yesterday. And I saw Amy calling. And Caitlin was on pain medicine. And so I answered. And I was like, hello. And Amy's like, what are you doing answering the phone? And I was like, Caitlin's out. Like, she's...
At first, I thought he was joking. I was like, is he just joking? Because she had called me and I missed it. And then I couldn't get a hold of her. So I was like, this is weird. I hope that they're okay. I don't know. And then Bobby said that. I was like, oh, gosh, okay.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's probably going to take her a couple weeks to get back. Hopefully it's not broken. She was going to do another YouTube cooking thing. She's like, what am I going to do? I can't cook.
Yeah, I felt like an idiot, too, because she had asked me to send her some ingredients for one we're going to do, like, next week.
Yeah.
And I sent her all the ingredients, like, detailed text of, like, limes, cilantro, bell peppers. I'm like, great, she's not responding to me. Now I know why.
I thought I would do the thing where I get behind her and put my arms in her armpits.
Yes.
And be her arms.
That'd be funny.
But never address it's me behind her.
Really
And
funny.
she's like, okay, now let's dump the salt. Nope, I said salt.
Like Ratatouille.
Oh, so that is.